Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Have you ever felt like you've met someone before when you know you haven't? Or knowing what someone is going to say even before they say it? Why is that? Well, here to shed some light on our sixth sense, we welcome intuitive coach Jane DeForest. Jane, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Have I met you before, Jane?
I know we have. I can feel it.
Right. It is all about how you feel, right?
It is how you feel, absolutely.
So we're going to talk a little bit more about how to pay attention to that, but
absolutely.
Tell us, what is the sixth sense, besides a movie that came out with Haley Joel Osment many years ago?
Well, the sixth sense is a broad spectrum of intuitive abilities that all humans have. That includes telepathy, empathy, gut feelings, and a few other things.
So you say we all have it?
We all have it. It is an innate ability. All animals have it.
So how then do some people seem to be more tapped into it than other people?
Good question. Some people are just naturally talented. Some of my clientele actually are having difficulties because they're receiving so much information it's confusing. So they're able to maybe see images or get information, be able to read someone's mind or have a precognitive thought, knowing something that's going to happen, and it does. Yeah. Deja vu would be typical of that. But developing it in practice is really, it's like playing the piano. It just takes a little bit of training.
Well, first you have to believe it, right? Do you
Yes.
You know?
You got it. That is the first step, is to suspend disbelief. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm a believer. Well, my family, my dad's side of the family, we come from Louisiana, where the deep roots of the South, where they really do believe, if babies had that thin skin over their face, the veil over their faces, we believed that they had some sort of pathway into like the supernatural. So like, I do believe. So you're already talking to, we met half the battle. But I don't often know when something is actually sort of just coincidence. Are there coincidences, or do you believe that there is messages that are coming through somehow that we've tapped into even if we don't realize it?
Gosh, there's so much in the sentence you just said. I'm not quite sure where to start.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have so much in my head.
Yeah, what you just said is really significant. Yes, that is exactly what I train people to do, is to be aware of the feelings, like a tingle down the spine that moves up the scalp. This is a message. This is information. It's how do we translate it? It's like having an app. So I teach people how to develop their own app, because each person has different strengths or weaknesses in their intuitive spectrum. For example, someone may be able to feel things more, another one picture them more, or another one a gut feeling, but we have it all. And I forgot what the other question was.
Oh, don't worry, I have plenty.
I could talk for a long time.
So that feeling of deja vu, let's talk about that one.
Absolutely.
Because there are times when, even I have felt like, I swear, I've been here before, or I'm seeing this exact thing play out the way I've imagined it in my head. And I don't know where that comes from. What is that about? Is that a message from the other side, or is that something in my brain?
I'm really clear about what I don't know, and I really don't know what that is, but I do know it is real. Many people feel it. It's been documented since we've been documenting such things. But one of the things I do in my classes is have people jot down a scene, go into the future to a Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and draw the scene that they will be in. Put a timer on their phone, and then try not to cheat and go to that place. But but most often people end up there. And in the training, when we do the class, it's absolutely remarkable. Within 3 hours, most of the class yesterday was between 80 and 90% accuracy.
Really?
On a blind subject.
I'm interested. I'm really interested.
So one of the assignments was a clear canister with a little rock that I got on the Giza Plateau from the pyramid, and so I put that in there and hid it in a different room. We had 13 people there, and I use automatic drawing.
Okay.
So people can just draw and doodle and have information come through, because it's gentle, soft information, and not something that you can force or is analytical.
Okay.
Drawing really helps, and so I had people draw that. everybody got something, but one of the participants got a clear vase with a top, so she named it a vase, something hard inside that was antique or very old, and a horse. Now, it was a clear container with a top. The rock was antique or old. Egyptian is also called antiquities. It's another, antiquities department would be the ancient Egyptian department. When I was there and got it, I rode a horse on the Giza Plateau in the moonlight.
Come on.
And it was one of my most beautiful memories. And she picked that all up.
So do you think she picked that up from you, like energy from you, or getting some messages? We don't know.
You know, that's another thing. I'm very clear about what I don't know. I don't know where we're accessing it, but I do believe, excuse me, that cutting-edge physics is telling us now that we are all interconnected, whether it's dark matter or whether it's that we're all vibration, just at a different place, on some level, of course. That may be what it is, but that I don't know.
Well, the older I get, the more I probably need to take this class, because I can't remember where I put the remote yesterday, and it is driving me insane.
Yeah.
Jane, no. I appreciate you coming. I really do.
Oh, it's so nice to come. Thank you for
having me.
And
I think that people need to look into it. I do believe. I do believe. Thank you, Jane. For more information about Jane and about developing your own intuition, go to our website. We have all that info waiting there for you at katu.com.